Hey guys, welcome to Smells Like Heaven. My name is Kari and welcome to my channel. Today I have a March Empties video. I have candles, body creams, hand soaps, and all types of stuff for March. And I'm going to just jump right in. First candle that I have is from Goose Creek. It's minted eucalyptus. Just your typical eucalyptus mint scent. It's the same thing as eucalyptus mint from Bath and Body Works. This was great. This was amazing. Kept it in my open concept, and it threw at about an 8, and the strength was like a 7. And I had no issues with the burn. It got a little bit dirty, but no soot, no issues. This was a great candle, and it smells amazing. I think I got this on sale for like 6, 7, or 8.99 from Goose Creek, so I figured why not get this because Bath and Body Works doesn't have sales like that. Next one I got, this was a Candle Day candle, linen sheets. It's a floral laundry scent. The notes are fresh ocean air, anjou pear, violet petals, and warm vanilla. I don't get too much vanilla here, but this smells like a nice, beautiful, clean, fresh laundry scent with some floral dabbled in there. Definitely my cup of tea. Clean burn. I had no sooting, no issues with this. Kept it in my bedroom. It would have been much better in my open concept because it was a bit overwhelming in my bedroom, but I love the way that it smells. So I just wanted to keep it in my bedroom to enjoy it and be greedy. This was great. It was a great burn, clean burn. Threw at about a 9, and the strength was also like an 8 or a 9. So this was definitely like a high medium performer. I have a backup. I ordered 2 online because I didn't see them in my stores during Candle Day. During either of those 3 days, I didn't see them in my stores. So I just decided to order it online. I only got 2. I have a backup, and I'm very happy that I got a backup of that. Bergamot and tea leaves. Scent notes are bergamot, tea, and leaves. This was one of my worst performing candles that I've ever had. It had drowning wicks. It had soot. And at this point, this was my last pour out attempt. I poured out the wax, then I trimmed the wicks, tried to burn it again, gave it about 20 minutes. It didn't stop sooting. So I just decided to just pour it out and empty it. It was near the end anyway. In the beginning, it didn't give me any issues, but once it got to the halfway point, it started giving me major issues. I tried to soak wax up, tried to do everything that I possibly could do, and it just wasn't performing to my liking. It smells. It's in the same. It's like white tea and sage from Bath and Body Works. This is like her fraternal twin sister. It's just a bit more sweet and a bit more bergamot, and the sage and white tea and sage gives it more of a fresh zen vibe. But this is a very fresh, sweet tea candle, and it smells really nice. I kept this in my living room, and I threw it about a 7, and the strength was like a 6. So it was like medium, high, medium. This is my second purchase of this candle, and I don't think that I will be purchasing it again. I'll just stick with my white tea and sage. I have like 4 more candles anyway of those to get through, but I enjoyed this while it was here. Smells great. Next one I have is Eucalyptus Springs. This is a beautiful, fresh aquatic scent. It has the fresh eucalyptus leaves, sparkling spring water, and sweet lavender. It has a bit of a cologne vibe. It leans masculine, but this is such a beautiful, fresh aquatic scent. I wish that they would have brought this back this year. I didn't, I mean, the wax pool was a little bit dirty. I didn't have any sooting issues, not that I remember. Maybe that's a little bit of soot. No, that's just my thumb. I didn't have any soot with this candle. Kept it in my living room, threw out about a 7. The strength was about a 5 to a 6. This was great. I really enjoyed this. Cupcake and Custard from Goose Creek for the Strawberry Shortcake collection. This candle from the very start gave me issues. On first burn, it soot. I gave it 20 minutes like I give any candle, and it just continued to soot. So I put this under my warmer, and I've been warming it periodically throughout the month. And then once the top layer went scentless, I poured it out, trimmed the wicks, and tried it again, and it ended up being a nice clean burn from there on out. So this is just a nice, sweet, custardy cupcake scent, and it smelled really nice. This is a beautiful gourmand scent. I didn't have any faith in this candle because I've never had a candle that just soot off the rip like that. I've only been burning candles for about a year and a half, but I've never had a candle that performed like that, like right off the rip, like this one did. So I didn't have faith in it, but I'm glad that I gave it another try. It performed great for the last 4 or 5 burns, and it just smells amazing. This is a nice gourmand cupcake scent. I really enjoyed it. Next one I have is honeysuckle and green apple. This wasn't originally on my burn list for March, but I decided to add it in there because I feel like it fit the green theme and it fit the spring theme. Scent notes are green apple, sweet melon, lily, and wild honeysuckle. The melon really, as if the green apple, I feel like without the melon, it would have been more tart, and I feel like I would have liked it more. And I wish that they would have upped the floral, but this was a great scent. It was very sweet, fruity, and perfumey at the same time, and it smelled like exactly what I expected it to smell like. I do wish that it had more floral in it though. The lily and the lily and the honeysuckle are toned down just a bit, and the sweet melon is at the forefront, and it balances out the green tart apple. And it really does smell really good. The dirty wax pool, but I didn't have any soot with this one. Kept this in my living room. It threw out like an 8, and the strength was like a 7, so it was a medium high performer. I would probably purchase this again. I enjoyed it for what it was. It was a very beautiful scent, but it's not really my favorite. Springtime in Paris. I think this has peach and pear in it, and then it has a floral note. I don't have the notes on the bottom. It kind of got damaged a bit, but this I loved it, so I bought it last spring. But after burning it this year, I fell in love with it even more than I thought that I would, and it just smells absolutely amazing. I kept this in my living room. It threw out about an 8, and the strength is like an 8 as well. So it was a very high performer, and I didn't have any issues. The wax pool got a little bit dirty, but I had no sooting issues, and it performed well otherwise. A very sweet fruity scent, and the floral is in the background, but it balances out so beautifully here. And the peach is at the forefront. This was a beautiful candle, and I did back this up in this year's packaging. Next one I have is Eucalyptus Rain. Did I have? Yeah, this was a clean burn. I had a little tiny bit of soot, just a tiny bit toward the end, but this was very similar to Eucalyptus Springs, but a little bit different. Aromatic eucalyptus, spearmint leaves, and fresh spring rain. Another fresh aquatic scent, but it is different from Eucalyptus Springs. It smelled amazing. Kept it in my living room. Threw out about a 7, and the strength was a 6. And it just smells amazing. It does lean. You know what? This could be unisex. Actually, now that I'm smelling it, it smells amazing. Has a little touch of cologne, just a tiny touch of cologne in here. Smelled really good. I was happy to burn that. I didn't have any issues. White tea and sage, sparkling bergamot, white tea, and fresh sage. This one, dirty wax pool, and I also had some issues with some soot also with this candle. This wasn't the best performing candle. Burnt it in my bedroom, threw out about a 6 to a 7. The strength is like a 5. But I have 4 backups, not in this packaging, in the Candle Day green packaging, so hopefully those perform better. But I enjoy white tea and sage. I love it. Next candle I have is Palo Santo and Sage. I have 1 more of these. I think I returned 2 because I had 4. And I just felt like that was overkill. So I returned 2 and I have 1 more left. But I love Palo Santo and vanilla. Palo Santo and Sage. Clary Sage, Palo Santo, and Ambered Woods. I don't get much amber in here, thank God, because I don't like amber. But it was a nice, beautiful, clean burn. Had a little tiny bit of soot somewhere. Just a tiny bit, just a tad bit of soot. But otherwise, it was a nice, clean burn. I love clean wax. Very nice, clean burn. Very nice performance. Kept it in my bedroom. It threw at about a 7, and the strength was like a 6. So I have 1 more, and I have 1 more backup of this. And I really enjoyed it. I love Palo Santo and Sage. Main Street Bakery. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I was very disappointed with this candle because when it's on cold, it smelled like delicious banana pudding, and that's one of my favorite desserts. But when it was burning, that fresh, ripe banana kind of drifted away, and all I got was barely really any wafer. I just got vanilla and a tad bit of cinnamon. Fresh banana, vanilla wafers, and cinnamon sugar. It was a nice clean burn. I had no issues with this. Kept it in my bedroom. It threw it about a 7 to an 8, and the strength was like a 6. And it does smell good regardless. It smells great. This is a great banana scent, but I was just a little bit disappointed with. I just wish that it would have smelled on hot, on burning, like it smelled on cold. But it was great, and I do have a backup, and I will be enjoying it. I love bakery banana scents. Next candle is Anna's Garden. This was my monthly pick. I fell absolutely in love with this candle. It's a nice, sweet, powdery floral. Orange blossom, white tea, and jasmine musk. It's nice and musky. The orange blossom, I feel, adds that finishing touch to this candle, and it smells amazing. Not to mention, this is, I think, my cleanest burn that I've had this month. It was just 10 tens across the board. It smelled amazing. Kept it in my bedroom, threw out about an 8 to a 9, and the strength was like a 7 to an 8. And I bought one backup of this. I went to my stores and I see tons of Anna's Garden. The other ones not so much, but I see a lot of Anna's Garden. So I'm hoping that it makes it to SAS. I'm trying not to hoard candles. So I recently backed this up at a $12.95 sale, and I'm just gonna stick with that one for now. And I'm hoping that the other ones make it to SAS, and then I'll just buy like 2 or 3 more. This is one of my favorite candles now, and I love the green. I love the packaging. I love that it gave me a nice, beautiful, clean burn, and I love the smell of this. It smells amazing. Blue Lavender Breeze. I have 3 more of these. I bought this last fall. It has wild lavender, creamy sandalwood, and coconut milk, a splash of coconut milk. This is mahogany coconut with a dash of lavender thrown in there. And that is absolutely that. This is right up my alley. I love lavender. I love coconut. Gave me a nice clean burn. No soot, no issues. Kept this in my bedroom. Threw out about a 7 to an 8, and the strength was also a 7 to an 8. Very good performer, very high performer. If you like mahogany coconut and you like lavender, this is perfect for you. I have 3 more of these in my collection. This is one of my top 5 favorite candles. This came back in Lavender Cloud. Last year, there were some number of soaps, I want to say like 5 that dropped last year. Lavender Cloud, Almond Blossom, Garden Cocktail, and I think 2 others. Lavender Cloud was a repackage of this in soap form. And I have 2 of those soaps. I love this candle. And the fact that it burned nice and clean and I had no issues just made it even better. So really enjoyed that one, and I will be enjoying the other 3 that I have. And I'm hoping that they bring it back. Carrot Cake Pop was a disappointment for me. I have Key Lime Cake Pop, and I wish that they would have put that cake note that they put in Key Lime Cake Pop. I wish that they would have put it in this one. Up the carrot and toned down the cinnamon in this one, and I probably would have been in love. But it just, I knew that it was going to be a hit or miss with this, because too much cinnamon and too much spice, especially just too much cinnamon, just I can't. And this was just overkill with the cinnamon. Wax Pool just got a little bit dirty, but I didn't have any issues with soot. Kept it in my living room and threw out about a 7, and the strength was also a 7. So that's Carrot Cake Pop. This was a disappointment, although I knew it was going to be hit or miss, because with anything with cinnamon, I feel like it's for me it's a hit or miss. But I burnt this. This was my Easter candle. Next one I have was Lemon Meringue. Bought this in January. I bought the whole strawberry shortcake collection for Goose Creek in January. And this was my favorite one because it reminded me of Ice Lemon Pound Cake. These are like identical sisters. They smell the exact same. I love lemon bakery scents. There are no scent notes on this one, but if you like Ice Lemon Pound Cake or any lemon bakery scents, this smells just like it. This was one of my worst performing candles as well. Oh, this is cracked. And I didn't even notice that. That's new. I probably cracked it when I am. Ooh, let me be careful how I handle this. I don't want to get, okay. Anyway, this had puny wicks sooting. It burned great for the first 3 burns. After that, after it got like here, it just started, a disaster just started. It sooted a lot. Poured wax off, trimmed the wicks, soot again, had puny wicks. It was just a hot mess, just like bergamot tea leaves. And I just decided to just let it go at the it's like 80% burnt. So I just said, let me just toss it. I'll be okay. I have lemon butter cake. I have Ice Lemon Pound Cake. I'll be fine. But I did enjoy this at the beginning. It just turned into a disaster near the end. I'm gonna try to be careful with this one because it's broken. I think I have one more candle, and it's a Homeworks candle. This is Hinoki Woods and Bamboo. Scent notes are Hinoki Wood, Green Bamboo, Shiso Leaf, and White Lily. This is a very robust, fresh scent. The bamboo is at the forefront, but the florals make it a bit more beautiful. This I kept in my living room, and it threw at about an 8, and the strength is also an 8. It was a clean burn till the very last burn. I didn't let this burn all the way through. Anybody that burns Homeworks, you know, it burns to, you can barely probably sometimes see any wax left, but I didn't want that to happen. So there's that's just a coated bottom. The wax is literally coating the bottom, But this was a great burn. It was a clean burn. It was a fast burn also. I kept this down to like a 3 hour burn time frame, and it burned great. I was supposed to burn 2 of these this month, but I'm just gonna savor the one that I had because while burning this, I fell in love with it. It was a great palette cleanser, and this year for the past 6 months, for the past 3 months, I've grown a deeper appreciation for fresh scents and floral scents, and I really like this one. So I have one more in my collection. I really enjoyed this one. We're gonna move on to hand soaps. I finished a ton this month. I don't know how, I don't know why, because I haven't been at work as much as I usually am, but I finished a ton. One of them being white tea and sage. This was great. It was a bit light on the hands, but while washing your hands, you could smell it, and it smelled like you were having a nice spa zen experience while washing your hands. So it was nice. It was a bit light. I wish it was stronger, but it was okay. I think I have 3 or 4 of those more in my collection. This was a carryover from February, strawberry snowflakes, a nice icy wintry strawberry fragrance. Smell. I love the way that this smells, and I love it in a hand soap because I love fruity scents in hand soaps. Juicy strawberry, whipped cream, and iced bergamot. And the bergamot does not overpower any of those other scents. They all blend very beautifully. You get the cream, you get the strawberry, and you get the little hint of bergamot. My other one was white cucumber and lily. Watery cucumber, soothing mint, and blonde woods. I love cucumber. I love cucumber. This is such a beautiful, fresh, beautiful. This literally smells like a bowl of cucumbers with like some mint leaves thrown in there. That's what this smells like, and I really enjoyed it. It was again on the light side, but I still enjoyed it for what it was. I think I have 2 more. I know I have 1 more for sure. I think I have 2 more of those in my collection. Lakeside Life, bergamot, wild sage, and touch of evergreen. I don't think I get too much evergreen in here. The bergamot definitely overpowers everything else. This was my strongest hand soap, and it was really nice. It was very fresh. It was very sweet too, a very sweet, fresh scent. I feel like the bergamot added the sweetness in there, and that's where it kind of threw me off a bit. But I liked how strong it was, and it was very fresh. So I did enjoy washing my hands with that. My least enjoyed hand soap was golden citrus and vanilla. Sunkissed orange, autumn blooms, and creamy vanilla. I don't get any vanilla in here. If anything, I don't get any vanilla in here. I it I didn't like this. I bought it a year ago. Too late to return it, too late to exchange. So I just bought it to work to just use it up, and I used it up. So golden citrus and vanilla. Another hand soap, Jade Oasis. Bergamot zest, Canyon Springs, and salted mint. I don't get too much mint. Not too much, but this is another fresh aquatic scent. And the zest, bergamot zest, that's the perfect wording because that's at the forefront. It smells like a zest of bergamot. Kind of like you have oranges, but then you have orange zest or like lime zest. This smells like it has that zesty bergamot to it. And it's a very nice touch. I enjoyed this. I wouldn't repurchase, but it was nice for while I had it. The next hand soap that I have, which was another favorite, was Fresh Rainfall and Linen. Refreshing Rain, Lily, and Linen. This smells like a laundry scent, but it's also fresh aquatic mixed in there, and it smells amazing. I love the packaging. I love how Bath and Body Works really killed the iridescent packaging this year. They really did what they had to do. Love this packaging. I picked this up just like a week and a half ago. I wasn't expecting to use it this month, but I figured why not just throw it in there because I needed some more soaps anyway to throw into my challenge. So I ended up using it, and this went down in like 2 days at my job. Usually it takes me 4 days to 5 to finish a soap, but this went down in like 2.5 days. So everybody loved it. It smells like laundry, and then you add that fresh aquatic in there. This smells amazing. And at the next soap sale, I will be getting 2 more of these. I really enjoyed this. That's a total of 7 hand soaps that I finished, which is a lot. The only shower gel that I finished this month was Fall and Bloom, Juicy Plum, Wild Blooms, and Velvet Moss. I think I have like 3 more, maybe even 4 shower gels. I fell in love with Fall and Bloom in fall 2022. I just went absolutely crazy. So I think I have more shower gels in this, and I'm glad that I do because I really enjoy this scent. It just smells absolutely amazing. Moving on to body creams. I finished 2 Fall and Bloom body creams. I'm on a spring use it up challenge where I'm trying to finish up my used products, either half used or semi used, as well as like the old ones. So a combination of just old semi used scents. And this was 2 of them. These are from 2022, SAS 2022 at that. So I just wanted to finish these 2 off. One of them was 50% full. The other one was like literally I had like 2 uses out of it. So I'm glad that I finished these 2 off in my challenge. And I also finished off a Sun Blooms and Suede. This has white raspberry, pink petals, and vanilla cream. All of these scent notes are present, but this is still a very light scent. So if it were just a bit lighter and had a tinge more vanilla, I feel like I would have enjoyed it more. But it was blah. I bought this at SAS for $3 and change. I spent $35 last summer SAS. Didn't really buy that much. So this was one of the things that I bought. I think I bought like 2 body creams, but I finished this one. This was absolutely the smoothest body cream that I've ever had. So I enjoyed the texture of it. This was really nice. I finished that one. Moving on to hand creams in my spring used up challenge, I have a whole bunch of gingham that I binged last year at the $1.95 hand cream sales. So I finished 4 this month, which is absolutely amazing. I'm very happy. That's a lot of progress. I think I have anywhere from 10 to 14 in my spring use it up challenge. So I'm happy with that progress. And lastly, I finished up 3 hand sanis. I finished up my fresh cotton lilacs. I finished up a fresh coconut and cotton, and my favorite was eucalyptus rain. I absolutely enjoyed this to the fullest this month. This was absolutely beautiful. I love the way that it smelled on my hands. It smelled just like the candle, just I have a wallflower in it. I really enjoy eucalyptus and rain. So that's 3 hand sanis that I finished this month. That's it for my empties. My bag is empty, my infamous green bag. I'm so happy with the progress that I made this month. It was a great way to start off and kick off the spring season this year. Going through three tins of body cream, which is amazing, even though they weren't full. I'm just glad to have used them up before they got bad. I had to throw out a lot of bad products that I had. So I'm glad that I was able to use those up before they got bad and get my money's worth out of them. I'm happy with how many soaps I used. That's crazy. 7 soaps is like crazy for me. I usually finish anywhere from like 4 to 6, 4 to 7. So I'm glad that I was able to get some of those out, especially Jade Oasis, Lakeside Life, the ones that I didn't really care for. Most of all, I finished 16 candles, which is amazing. And yeah, if you're returning to my channel, thank you so much for returning and supporting. I'm hoping that you're enjoying my channels, and I'm sorry that I don't post a lot. I will try to work on that. And if you're new here, I hope that you enjoyed my video, my empties video. Don't be afraid to comment down below. Let me know what you think of my progress. Are you making progress? Do you have project use it ups? Do I have similar tastes as you when it comes to some of these scents? I want to know everything. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I hope that you guys have a great Easter and a great spring.